I can't understand you. No, I didn't. I don't know.
What up, dude? How's your day?
Glad we matched. Oh, not bad. I'm setting up that. I need to send you that sample site or the test site that I'm setting up for the event. It got delivered. The fiber gig came back, so it looked. I was like, I asked Kelsey, who was sitting there. She was in the office. I was like, "Do you like this site?" She's like, "Yeah, it looks good." I was like, "That's my site." She's like, "Oh, it looks like a legit freaking site." So.
Yeah, no, they look good. That same dude, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he did 100% of the design and everything. I can't remember how. It only cost a couple $100. Then I've got the guy I use for linking. I'm going to be testing him out more.
Right on. What kind of links is he pushing?
It's the stuff that we did for the local test, but he does national stuff too. So it's like Mininet, like PDN style links, shit like that. It looks like junk, but it's pushing like crazy because they do brand mentions at the same time and stuff. So.
I don't blame you for using that lightly.
What, using that one lightly?
The term gentleman.
Oh yeah, it's very light.
This will be interesting. I'm interested to see who pops in and out and what's happening.
Yeah, I sent out an email right before, just so no one forgot.
Freaking working on a couple things, dude. I'm reviving a network that I lost another network like a week ago.
I just leave them whenever I lose them.
No, but I gotta shift it all back over. I think
yeah.
Shift the offer somewhere else. You got some sites that are still like I was looking at this shit right here. So I'm pulling offers for these now, and I'm going to be optimizing those right now. I think so.
Fleshlight reviews.
Fleshlight reviews, baby. Nice. Fleshlight reviews. Actually, we'll do that.
Thinking about starting an electric bike website just so I can write crap off.
Yeah, no, I don't. I did a. My favorite one was the sushi shit, dude. Like that was my favorite shit was doing
sushi. I've done vacationing in the past. That works out well. Like you just use a specific service to book your stuff and write about your trip. Like use Orbitz and then become an Orbit affiliate and make over. I was actually for back when I had less money, we used cheapcaribbean.com for a vacation. Went to the Dominican Republic. It's real nice, especially for like a 20-year-old, how old I was. And so I was just getting into SEO then. So I wrote like a 2,000, 3,000 word article about, like, I personally wrote it about like our trip and everything.
Yeah.
And what? No, I'm on money. He wants me to put on his iron spider suit. But I did that. Became an affiliate for Cheap Caribbean. I had like cheapcaribbeanreviews.com, so I was ranking for all that shit, of course. And I was making like, I had people booking like Mexico trips and stuff like that through my link, and I get like $400 and stuff. So it's pretty cool when you can do that kind of crap. That's why I'm trying to talk. I've mentioned it, not really trying to talk him into it hardcore, but like Adam, my brother, has a lot of hobbies, so I was like, you should start like a off-road website or like a review website, stuff like that, because he's already got the income coming in, so he can start writing that stuff off too. Just I told him, look for shit that you're already doing, start to make some type of money off of it, and then go.
That's literally how I got started. Was just by doing shit that I was interested in. I mean, I think honestly, it's like one of the best ways to go, dude. Is to just put up. If you're going to spend time doing something, you might as well make money on it. Is the way I look at it. So either it needs to be written off or you start a site about it.
Yeah.
And that's like when my daughter was born in 2008. Like about a year, like when we got pregnant, that's when I decided, like, for some reason, I'm like, okay, that's when I started looking into like preparedness and shit and started storing food and ammo and shit. Something about like having a kid like blasted me into, okay, it's time to be prepared for everything type of thing. And that's when I started that network, dude. Survival stuff was back then. So
nice.
It makes sense to do it. It makes sense
I started selling Cobalt headers because I had a Cobalt. You know, that's this primary reason why I got that car was because the guy I was working for was selling the headers. So he would sell them to me. He'd make a margin. I'd make a margin. So that's the primary reason. Like when I wrecked my 97 Saturn, I needed a new car. So I got that car so I could write it off and do all that shit and start selling it. And that's actually how I got into web design and shit, and then eventually SEO. So it was through interests.
Yeah, no, I think that I really think that back in the day, that's how most everyone started. Like, at least everyone I know, they had shit that they just started pushing out. I don't know anyone, because we didn't. I mean, what was SEO, dude? Like, especially like when I started, like, what was that? You didn't.
I learned web design because I figured out it was cheaper to get a web design certificate from the local community college than it was to pay a dude to create a site at the time.
Bigger font, Tasha? Yeah, no worries. And this is question time for anyone. Like, any questions are good questions. It doesn't have to have any sort of topic. It's except just don't ask me if I've got pants on.
I've learned.
Yeah, it's not a good question to ask at all. Let's see where we at. Which page is it?
Did you see that Chris broke that chick's arm?
Broke her arm?
Olga, yeah.
He broke her arm.
Yeah, did you check the Craig room? You got Facebook pulled up?
Yeah, I'll do it on another browser. Hold on 1 second.
And then bring the image up on this.
I don't really go on. You know, it's funny because I responded to stuff from my family from like 3 months ago because I was looking at what came through on that shit.
I've just got Messenger and it pops up.
What? Oh, God, they brought her on.
Yeah, they brought her on the show today, but she's got the sling. So he's like, problem solved. I was like, you broke her arm? No. It looks like it. She's going to, apparently, I think she's going to that mansion thing or something. Someone is. Is she going to that?
Yeah, I thought so. Did you see the video I made, dude?
I saw you posted a video somewhere, but I didn't watch it yet.
I'm trying to like go to the right tab. It's confusing me. Yeah, okay. I was making sure that this wasn't shared. Dude, yeah, you know, here's the thing. It's like, okay, do you know how many posts on audits there are out there? Like, I have a hard time really caring that someone used someone's content, to be really honest.
Yeah, I think the issue comes from if you make it that blatant. So he probably shouldn't have done that. Do I care if he did it or not?
How blatant was it? What do you mean?
Didn't it wasn't like the same screenshot, same text, like word for word, or was it not?
I didn't.
Of course, yeah, I didn't look into it far enough, but that was my understanding.
This is the page that's ranking on page 1, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know that. That is.
Is that yours or someone else's?
No, it's mine, dude. It's mine.
That looks like an old school Alex Becker page.
Dude, bro, it's funny. This cluster is old. Like, I've just been having it sit there, but I think I built this cluster in 2016 or something, dude. Yeah. And I've just been going through sites to see.
Let me see if my shit's still ranking.
What had maturity from the update. Like, I like to go through old sites that are up and see what I can monetize, right? One of the ways I kind of go back in and make money off of older sites and network. And I just came into this one. It literally is doing better than the rest of the pages, man. Is the blank one. That is rad, dude.
I hate when I type shit in and Bing comes up.
Yeah, no shit.
But then I love that I'm #1 in Bing for this term. So.
All right, so I guess that means the best thing for me to do here is, oh God, I hate this editor so much. I need to put that plugin, the classic editor plugin on this site, actually. Plugin. That. classic editor. I recommend everyone put in the classic editor.
I can't. I don't know anyone that can use the new one. Most of the time now, though, you're going to use like Elementor, some kind of page builder, which I don't like either because it's hard to pump shit out with that. It just slows it down. But
yeah, no, absolutely. Our mill type flashlight. That's the one. Right there. All right, we need content. Okay. We'll get recorded. Watch. Be fun. Oh, single fucking. It's that angle head flashlight. I must be doing some marketing somewhere because it is popping up everywhere. Yeah, look at that.
It's probably getting mentioned just naturally. That's what people.
Yeah, that. Bam. Angle head. Oh, angle head.
Used to buy those at the Army surplus store when I was a kid.
I think that's a type actually, but 25406 discount.
Have you used Bootstrap CMG Web? Because I'm still old school and I still use Dreamweaver for HTML. So
for HTML, yeah, I would use Dreamweaver or Notepad.
Yeah, I know Bootstrap seems pretty legit, and that's what a lot of the Theme Forest themes are like designed in to start with.
This shit is great.
That's what Robert with the Rehab Robert. That's what his dudes used, was nothing but Bootstrap. I think it's just like a Dreamweaver type thing.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh yeah, these are recording, Tasha.
Yeah, it'll pop in, I believe.
No, I don't think the chat from here won't go in.
No, not the chat. No,
yeah,
definitely not the chat, but the video is there. No, don't save that. Facebook keeps throwing me off because I opened it up. You can tell us something here and it won't go live. Or you can message me in Skype. It's fine. I can put it in this browser. Yeah, I got that song Easy Street stuck in my head.
I don't think I know that one.
Easy Street.
Glad I have to act like I'm working.
Right?
Office hours.
Where is my freaking URL? These kind of menus don't work, I guess.
What year is that theme from?
The
standard ones. I can't remember what year it was.
2015 or 16.
Yeah. Remember Jeff, the bug guy?
Yeah,
he had his whole bug website built out, like his legit website built out on just the standard WordPress theme.
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all black and green.
Right now, what I'm doing, because I have to be into a piece of software that has a bunch of information that I don't want to throw into the video, is that I'm running a page entity check, basically, so from the stream from nfgwebinar.com, I'm scraping all of the top 20 results right now, and I'm pulling all of their rankings, and then pulling some data out of the pages. It should be done here in a few, maybe 30 seconds or so. But I want to get an idea of exactly what I need to be targeting on that page, because I'm going to pull some content. Right now. I think I have Cobot on this. think it's paid on this one. We'll see. I always do that. I go to that freaking.
Do you think it's safe to get an entity gig that's pushing out to a network for a site that's publishing pretty regularly, like multiple times a day, or would you just leave that off?
You're going into actual website, like a network, like a PBN or a MiniNet.
Yeah, it'd be like a PBN that's publishing just like nonstop.
Yeah, I would also
the news website.
Like before doing it, I would put it into like the RSS directories and blog directories, and because that will mask the fact that it's just in your network, right? So like if you go in and you add it here, people will pull it for their scrapers too, and so you'll start to get them building links for you as well. So I just
meant from a perspective of I don't want to get all the pay for the social accounts to be built and intertwined, right, and then not have them because they just get hit.
Yeah, no, I hear you. No, it should be good, dude.
I need to get that ordered.
Usually what I do is I'll run like RoboSoft and some different stuff. So like I like to make sure that my sites are like pushed through like wallpaper sites and RSS directories, as well as like blog directories, because then they start to build their own links anyways. And that's what I want is I want free backlinks. You know, I don't want to pay for my backlinks necessarily.
In this regard, I wouldn't be able to. It's not like it's just pulling in from feeds anyway. So it's not like I'd be able to pay for. I mean, it's not junk content, but it's fun content on the site.
Yeah, no, I would definitely still. See, that's what I would do. What I'm saying is I would set it up like that because it's going to start its own marketing. Like the feed burner type shit, like take the feed burner and throw it through.
Dude, this dude is setting up interlinking, see also type shit. It's gonna be a nice little site.
Like here, or like right here is what I'm talking about. Like I would drop it in either if you don't have software or whatever, just grab something like a $5 gig here and let that push out, dude.
That would work. I've never tried that.
Yeah. So what this will do is I don't know what his list is. I haven't used him. Let's see. I'll just order one maybe.
James, that was I think that was on Craig and Chris's show earlier today, so it should be live on Craig's channel now. It was a screenshot of all of them, like giving the thumbs up, but she had her other arm in the sling.
$5 for 2. What sites? What's the site list?
That's who we've used for years for freaking citations and shit. Virtual Girl.
Have we? Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot.
Listify works for a directory, Steven. I would probably find someone just to build it out for me, and go from there. But yeah, Listify is what most people will use.
Like this here would be a solid place to like drop in as your list. Of course, feed burner is always going to be there, and actually, I'm depending on where I am in the network, I might drop the feed burner site into everything else. But I don't know if people are familiar with feed burner.
Not in a while. It shouldn't hurt anything, whoever you order it from, though.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find this shit. It should be in the menu because it's not changed. There it is. What's the URL?
For $5, we'll manual write and publish 20 guest post SEO do follow backlinks. I'm sure those are quality.
There it is. What did it say?
I will manual write and publish 20 guest post SEO do follow backlinks, Google News sites. How do you feel about Google News sites, getting links from those, Mike?
If they're, I mean, that's kind of why I want to go into those feed directories, you know?
Yeah. Well, this one will be in Google News in a few days.
Yeah, and that kind of site, when you do that, and if you throw it in through all of the feed shit, like you will start getting black hole links, basically, like black hole feed links, basically. So I do it.
Do those push? I haven't tried them in forever.
If you look at it, like think of it like, you know, in rehab, you know, all those directories, those scraper directories that you find in every backlink profile.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
that's what you want to get, dude, for your market, right? You want, even though they look like they're shit sites or whatever, like if you start seeing those kind of sites in every, let's see, in every profile, I want, if you start seeing that stuff in every profile, then you want to be in that. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to push into all of the kind of directories that people use in those plugins to.
Yeah, fucking, I'll order it and see how it does.
It's not going to like rank your ass like crazy or anything, but what it will do is it's going to fucking not let me do that on screen.
Yeah, it's just $5.
But like, so like if you notice, like when you're configuring that proxy here or you're configuring the feed, you can configure like the iTunes and the podcast stuff. Like there's just, when you jump into the tech of the web, it gets you put into shit that people don't necessarily go out and do unless they're marketing a site for real, right?
Yeah.
So it's another thing to do to pull more presence for your website, essentially. I think the report's done. Let's see. And I'm missing a bunch. Let's see if I can pull it. Yeah. All right. Come back to that browser. There's not a huge target on here. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna find better tactical flashlight review. There. Flashlights. You watching those questions at all?
No, I'm working, but that's what we were supposed to be doing.
I'll jump every once in a while. All right, let's see.
Chris Palmer took down his video, sad.
Which video?
Maybe it was the one where they're making up. I don't know.
Or the one where you said he didn't do anything?
Yeah.
I made it bigger. That's funny. I made a video.
Chris should just put out the black hat stuff, because then where are they going? I mean, a tech audit. It's like
There. I made this.
188 steps. How long does that take? Jesus.
That's a good song. All right, I can play that all day. Ooh, you touched my la la la. Tactical, no, tactical. You touched my la la la. It's like testicles instead of tactical.
Insurance donkey.
Dude, I need me some testicle flashlights, dude. I want to see.
I bet you can buy them.
Dude, this is a good. This rad. Search instead for testicle flashlights. Really wonder. I need to look at the source. Need someone to come in here and freaking monitor questions, dude. That's what I've already found out we need to do. So maybe somebody will do that. Backlinks or some shit.
You need to do what?
Monitor the questions while I'm not looking at anything.
There aren't any.
I know, but there have been a couple that I missed. So. There you go. Yes, I wonder if it's it. Ah, okay, so they did stuff that's. Ooh, you touched me now. It's not frozen, people. I'm just in a different school. I'm gonna call it now. Dude, someone stepped on my laptop, dude, and broke the freaking screen.
One of your kids?
I don't know, dude. No idea. So, like, I can't work in my freaking room at all. And it pisses me off because sometimes I want to sit in my room and work.
That's all you do, I thought.
That's no. Usually now it's the fucking car, right?
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
Flipping car.
How big is your best sticks, dude? Yeah.
Why this is forcing us to work.
Yeah. I can't be staring at something else. Fire preparation guy. What are they doing with this stuff? Yeah. Yep.
All right, feed submission ordered.
Nice.
What would you do, or what would you recommend to rank a barber site for barber plus location terms, but without a GMB? So just organic listings, not a new domain, but an auction with barber in the domain. From what I've seen, there aren't a ton of barbers in a specific location, so your competition is not going to be that much. You're going to have like maybe one or two other barbers. I'd really try and get a GMB if you could. What up, Sean? But if that's absolutely out of the question, just optimize the on-page for it. Either pick an internal page, or if you've already got a strong enough auction domain with barber in it, then I would just not worry about optimizing an internal page. I would just turn the homepage into the primary
monetization
purpose.
method.
Yeah, is it for a client? I guess I assumed that.
Are you good? Yeah. So depending on what you want to do with it, if it's a part of the network site, if it's not, like let us know and we'll start thinking about it.
Yeah, so if you're going to take that site and try and rank for multiple barber plus city, multiple cities, then I just make the homepage just general, kind of like a hub page, and then you've just got all your internal pages. But you can probably get pretty far with just having aggressive on page and go from there. Regardless, so it shouldn't be hard. Like I'll do mine. Fucking bean. Yeah, I've got like barber plus my city is Yelp. They're like the only barber in town is Facebook. Booksy, I don't know what that is. I would try and get on all of these if you can. You have a GMB. I would try and get on Yelp, Facebook, Booksy, Yellow Pages, of course, AppQuest. Get on all these. Just get a basic citation, get it going. Be pretty aggressive with your on page, and that should do it. Just take a little time. It's for a barber directory site in my local areas. How many, like, I assume, are you going just nationwide?
Is the monetization like actually selling the directory listings? Like what is the goal of the campaign with the site? Maybe I missed what you said. Let me read that.
I have tons of grumbly static. That's just me talking.
Just angry.
What are we doing that we can say publicly to establish local addresses for GMB? Just picking the addresses is easy. Either get that from LoopNet or Yellow Pages. Just getting the addresses, that's the easy part. As far as getting the GMB, it's always easier if you have a fucking, an address to send the postcard to. I'll tell you that. So figure that out and you can get them. Reminds me of Paul's site.
Water damage,
Orange County, or Orange County water damage.
Yeah. I wonder. Maybe I should not show people's addresses. Actually, I was going to show them the LoopNet shit, but
it doesn't matter. Yeah, monetize with premium / free listings. So what I would do is I would have like a category looking page, and it's top. Like if you go. Close it. Yes. Hang on. The best barbers near Summerfield NC, is Yelp's title. I would come up with those, and then I would pull your specific directories into those pages. And you're good. So then you've got barbers near Summerfield NC. You do that across every freaking city in the U.S., and then you've got a little search. Your list of 5 pages, you should be able to do it with that. And then it's kind of up in the URL, but you could be more targeted with the URL if you wanted to. So that's how I would do it. And then you can sell your premium listings. You can sell advertising space on your category pages, or like this type of page that I just pulled up. You kind of just look at yellow pages and yell to people that are doing it the best. So
the first one I checked, the first listing I checked comes up as a LoopNet property record. So
yep,
that's kind of what we're talking about. Like right there, if you look at what we were looking at in water damage, and then we take a look at the address itself, you can start to find, you know, what's in there. Let's see.
Did that make sense though, James, as far as the barber site?
See this?
I'm glad they're using the same freaking clip art or what it is, stock photos that everyone freaking uses.
Yeah, I mean, and so I'm not going to start digging through all of this, but like just with that information, I could start finding like all of their listings in all the markets that they're in. Like if you start digging through there, and I'm not going to do that to anyone, but it's really that's the method that works a lot, is finding those kind of properties that you can use for sure. Did we get the barber question?
Yeah, I think he's good.
So like looking at this right here, it's probably time for this campaign to fire up a Quora bot and start posting questions. Same with getting into Reddit. So if we look at this subreddit right here, like what is going on? That's popping off, huh?
What's that?
The Reddit subreddit for this flashlight shit.
Yeah. Reddit cracks me up.
Elite Tack, that's the one that's popping up as, let's see where. So that is actually a 22-hour, I think that post was, when was it? 3 days, no, where was it? Hold on. 7 days. So we have only one. Who's doing it? And let's see what they're doing.
Sounds always bad, Mike. I've got the mic crest. I mean, I've got the mic right here. Is that better? Should I hold it here? Hello. Hey. ASMR. NFG. What's going on? Not me. Yeah, well. That's what it sounds like, isn't it? I think it's because Mike keeps his microphone in a drawer.
I keep it down on the ground usually.
That is a lot better. Jesus.
Yeah, if I put it near my face, you mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's right here now instead of on the ground, bro.
I've got to turn my volume down now.
People bitch about it all the time, and I look at the flashlight on the ground. It's actually on the ground in the desk, so it really is in a drawer.
I told you.
I leave it there most of the time.
Yeah.
Because I have this sexy voice if I don't have it down there.
Yeah. Something like that.
Talk like this.
Yeah, Mike says he doesn't like it when you fart and have it down there.
Yeah, it's hard for people to deal with.
To the stomach, literally.
Or,
Jesus. I didn't know you really did have it in the desk.
I really did, bro.
Yeah.
It's a good It's a flashlight. It's a good microphone too. I talk into the light.
Yeah, we know.
Man.
I like this
all
one.
like right around the same time they pushed this out.
I wish I could figure out a way to keep this like in the camera angle, but I'd have to have it like
Flashlight
I don't know how to
scam.
do it. It looks cool.
Flashlight scams.
Best floor mic. Mike is the best floor mic.
Floor mic.
He
Man.
needs to have one of his kids standing in the background with one of those like movie style boomer mics.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. They're just looking like an Oompa Loompa in the background.
Like this with the boom. Man.
Here comes the boom.
Where's the newest news on this bitch? Let's see which one. Elite Tac flashlight reviews.
Jeffrey Bezos sent me this mic. Thank you. I ordered it.
Bezos.
Kelsey gets pissed when I say, Jeffrey Bezos sent me this or that.
Mr. Jeffrey.
She's like, it's not actually him sending it. It's people that are
he did.
underpaid to overwork. I was like, no, Jeff told me he sends my stuff personally.
He does, man. He sits there.
What do you want to say about it, Mike, Crest, Palmer, Olga? We mentioned it a minute ago. They made up now. I heard. Looks like her arm is broken mysteriously. So, not saying he did it, but
Facebook, great broad.
We might have to have him out to NFG.
Who's that?
Chris.
Oh yeah, I was talking to him. I think we're gonna have him, bro.
We should have Chris and Olga come out.
Yeah.
She can show everyone how to do a tech audit.
We're gonna have Chris come out and do a 188-step tech audit and
That's it. That's the entire
and do a book signing.
Printed out book signing. Yeah, he has a book signing, but it's Olga's book.
Book signings are dangerous for me, bro. They're dangerous because
is that what Becker's was.
That's what Becker's was.
I never got my book. I paid for that.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I just went. I didn't go to the actual event.
Yeah, well, I paid for it. I never got my book in the mail. I was supposed to get like 20 of them because that's how he sold books was this ticket accounts for this many books and we'll send them to you. And he made it sound like he was legitimately going to send people like 500 books if they got the platinum shit. I should ask Earp if he still has some. He bought like the biggest fucking package he could do for that. He gave Becker like 5 or 10 grand.
Oh, really? He did? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, remember because he went to be on the bus with Ty Lopez and shit. So he paid extra.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Remember everyone wanting to quit their jobs?
That one guy, yeah. I wonder if he still has a job. Yeah, Becker's crazy. That dude's wild. We've hung out with him a few times. Him and Tim were real good friends. Every time they were like brosis when they would go to the event.
Which who? I'm sorry, like Chris
Becker. I was talking about how crazy he is, but he would meet up with Tim Schmidt every time.
Oh yeah, Tim, dude. I forgot Tim, dude. How is Tim?
Tim's boy's getting old. Yeah, Tim's just Tim. He's good. I assume he's still selling vitamin C serum.
Dude, that was a fun little industry, wasn't it? Vitamin C serum.
Yeah, we've been in it a little bit. I should have gotten more into that stuff back in the day. But I mean, imagine trying to run. Does anyone do e-com on here? I used to do it, but I can't imagine trying to do it now with all the supply chain issues and everything. It'd just be.
No, it's actually kind of a little right now, dude. Like it's actually kind of a pain. Yeah.
It's always been a pain, but I can imagine the level.
More of a pain, dude.
Yeah. I have no idea, man. He makes it sound like, of course, this could be just marketing. It'll work if you're like a huge ass agency and blah, blah, blah. Basically, he's filtering out anyone smaller. So I assume it works, but I don't run paid that much. So I just don't have that level of patience for that.
All righty. This is the one.
Did you see Greg has his own shit too?
Greg has. Oh, does he really? Dude, can you hear me? That got funky. Dude, something happened to the net. You're muted.
Yeah, my nice mic just went out.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Oh well.
I don't think it said which one is it? Let's do a review, bro.
Yeah.
It made me put my mic down on the floor again when that happened. I put it down on the floor, dude.
No, it does that sometimes. I don't know why. Now I'm like tethered like way down there. It's all good. It's because you farted again.
I got finance call again, dude. Like someone wanted to do more finance shit, dude.
Same guy?
Him, and then I just got another one actually for different people. So
you still looking at payday or no?
No. Freaking like hard money.
Yeah, that's getting bigger and bigger.
I think that
it makes more and more sense with rates going up. But I mean,
dude, I think it makes sense to do it, to be honest. And I need to follow up on it because I was thinking about it and I got a couple messages on it. I'm like, dude, I think that's just money on the table potentially.
I'm seeing like Astoria offers and shit come through that are hard money.
Yeah, are you really? Email?
Yeah, they're yeah, it's calls, but yeah, it's hard money loans and shit.
Dude, yeah, no, it's a good industry. I wonder if there's a couple people that are really interested right now, but
I'd rather, honestly, for the long term, I'd rather get the form submit, find some kind of form submit offer, and then crank it out.
Because the data collection is key there, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, as opposed to just getting a call. Because
no, absolutely.
What are your thoughts on Greg Morrison leaving?
I didn't know he did, man. I haven't thought of OMG for years.
Yeah, me neither. I started getting emails from him.
Greg left. What's he doing?
His own thing. But he's got a. If you want to look at it, he wants you to fill out a form. But yeah, he's revealing his own secret sauce. Apparently, he's up to $400K a month right now, but he's got a whole team and shit. So that's what he's trying to focus.
You know what it's called?
Hang on, I had an email. My secret sauce.
That's you're being
no. Traffichacks.com. So VIP.traffichacks.com.
He paid for that one.
Yeah, he might have had it for a while. He was in the habit of just buying domains and sitting on them.
Let's see. There we go. You see how that works, bro? Isn't that sick? Just start typing letters and a lot of forms will just make the number pop in.
Mm-hmm.
It's rad. I love it. I have the bots that do that. Let's see. Oh, should I schedule?
Yeah, he wants you to book a call with him.
Let's see.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know what the price is. There's a webinar out there somewhere, but I
think I'll remember.
Huh?
Think I'll remember?
Yeah, you will. Write it down. I'll email Greg and tell him to mark it off the calendar. This dude's not gonna show up. The funniest thing was when we were on the call and you were trying to stick to your calendar, like hardcore, like Calendly and everything. And your wife helped you set it up, or you set it up and sent it to your wife or whatever. But she starts putting in shit like fixed toilet and shit like that.
Yeah, that was rad, dude. He was booking it. Fixed the fucking toilet, dude.
Yeah. I had to fix my washer. Oh, he's teamed up with Joe Morfolio.
Joe's a great dude, man. Joe is, I love Joe, dude.
Dan Anton seems to be around everyone.
Is Dan still around?
Yeah.
Dan's a good dude, too. Those guys are good people, dude.
Yeah, those three guys are really good.
They really are good people. Like, I think they care about people, to be honest.
I'll lay some pipe for you, Kenny.
I'll lay pipe.
Show me where you want it. Yeah, remember when they put that GoPro on Joe's head and made him run through like the
yes, I do.
Oh, those are fun.
You got hit, bro.
Who's that?
This is one of the sites that came up is pulling some of the keywords that I'm looking at.
Kenny, I shut the door too hard on the washer, so it broke the sensor. Okay. So Jeffrey Bezos sent me a new part, and I had it the next day. So all I had to do was rewash the laundry after I switched that out.
Let's see.
Hey, who did that? You saw the meme I posted on Facebook, right?
I did. That was great, dude.
That reminds me of a few people from back in the day.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
I'm gonna give you this this thing that I used in 2009. Let's see if it still works. I'm like, that didn't work at all. He's like, I haven't used that since 2009. Oh, that's probably why.
Mail tag.
He got fed up with Mike Long doing a new promo every week and GM getting questions about the insert promo here and knowing nothing about it. That's funny.
You like
that was that was the direction that they went. I'm sure they were making good money off of those promo emails that Mike was sending out. So if he doesn't want to be involved in that, that's more than fine. But, I mean, I'm sure.
Nice little.
Their list is a good list. Their list is a buying list.
Yeah, it's a really good list.
And the way that he puts a ton of time into promoting that. He has those goofy cartoons made up for everything, like money flying everywhere. But
let's see, this keyword block right here is cool on that article that's donating content right now.
Yeah, AR says, Greg said in the email, I left OMG because I just want to do SEO. I'm not a salesman. Then proceeds to sell a program.
Yeah.
he's a different kind of salesman. So he's a low key.
You know what? He's probably doing SEO and someone's putting it in training and he's going to talk on a freaking call.
That's honestly what he wants to do.
I mean, to me, like if you're going to do SEO, double team it like you should everything in life and put it on a call. Said. That's exactly right. You see this here, dude? Depending on what you see this offer posted, it might be called Millitact flashlight or MeTac. They went after all the misspellings too. It was funny. All right, let's see. 1 flashlight, 2 flashlight. Suck it.
You ever put safe words in there? The little snowflake?
Not when I'm moving this quickly, but yeah. I would put safe words before spinning it if I was going to be really concerned about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Milltac, flashlight, review. And we're not shortening. We're just going to go fewer changes, bitches.
What year did you join, James? I'm old school too. I bought their first ebook when it was like $50, and then they tried to upsell me. I was broke, not broke, but I was just getting started, and like they upsold you on OMG, which is like $2,000 or something. I was like, I can't afford that, but I bought it like 6 months later. Yeah, he's a machine. Mike is. I don't think he would be able to stop, to be honest. That's him. He's crazy. Always, yeah. Like when you're talking to him in person, he talks like he sends out emails. So he's just passionate, right? Safe words, as in we don't want to change these words. So what I do when I spin a lot of stuff, especially in Spin Rewriter, you can do it in Quillbot. You put in the words like the words from like a cognitive SEO or whatever you're using, or a surfer, put those in so it doesn't change that. It doesn't change the core optimization of the article. Yeah, I think I was in 2013, 2014, around there. Went to the first OMG Live. Brighton was like 5 weeks old. Drug Kelsey and him to Nashville. Yeah, I didn't know that either. It's it's more of a pain in the ass. You've got to just throw it in like a convertly to convert it to a comma separated list. But yeah, you go back to Quillbot real quick if you can, Mike.
All right.
So many tabs.
Where the fuck did I put it, bro? Okay, we'll do it this way. Thank God they do that.
Yeah. See that little snowflake, Kenny? That's where you do it. Click that snowflake real quick, Mike.
This thing?
No. In the where you copied and pasted it.
Oh, this one, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
There. You can put a comma separated list right there. Or you can kind of go through and pick them out, but it takes more time.
You should actually, and what I should have done, because if we were going to do it right, let me grab the list of what I'd protect real quick, and we'll do it.
Yeah, Tasha met us at a live event. OMG.
Who did?
Tasha. I remember that. Yeah, it was really good for connections. Like I made like fantastic connections and still talk to some people. You know who we need to reach out to is Tony, Tonni, from Denmark. I haven't heard from him in forever.
He messaged me a little bit ago, actually. I didn't really. I think, yeah, I saw him come through. I don't remember to check.
Yeah, he'd get high and go canoeing, and just like stare up. Yeah, he's funny.
Dude, where are my special characters? I don't know where you are. Special characters.
If you've got any,
yeah, you can't have any
or inner or anything. Yeah, it's just got to be straight up comma separated.
Let me clean it. Give me the notepad back. Where'd you go, chicken ho? All right, clean. Should be clean. So it wants me to comma separate it. I'm not going to.
He did call me Bad Brad back in the day. It was funny. They needed someone before they brought in Liz. They needed someone that had done Amazon. I guess I was the only guy that they knew that had done Amazon. So didn't do it quite like her. She did.
And then they wouldn't work with you because of me.
Yeah, that too. couldn't be trusted.
Nope, not for 2 years, bro.
Yeah, that's the.
So there's nothing in there. Let's see if it'll take it. Yeah, see, it wants comma separated. It's just not going to take it. It's
Any of them, Tasha. NFG Monthly. Shit. People still post in last year's NFG Live event sometimes.
See if it'll do one, or if I broke it. There, look, I could do it one by one, bro.
I did that yesterday, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's what happened.
Yep.
It was taking a multiple copy and paste. Let's see if it'll do it.
And I would click on formal. It does better, I feel like.
Formal does do better, but if you go standard and pull the synonyms down, it seems to do all right.
Yeah, I was doing one yesterday, and it added WTF to one of the fucking titles of my article.
WTF to your title. Yeah. Dude, they were talking a lot about filters, and they've been doing a lot to the adult industry and fixing queries and stuff. So it's interesting. So if it's doing that, you should pay attention and not get anything that pulls you into any sort of like adult anything whatsoever right now. We have it up. I'm leaving.
How long are we rolling with this?
I mean, whatever. If there's questions, I'm going to come back and pop through on a couple different days, but we can do whatever, dude. I'm going to be here. I have to push some shit into Just Lex right now, I think.
Yeah. I'll stop distracting you. I'll go get some shit done on my own. And
right on, dude.
Thanks for being here, everyone. Later on.
Yeah. Thanks, people. Bad Brad, dude. PM me on Skype, Tasha. Blah, blah. I'm gonna go with just go with it. You get hit by a boulder. Pretty, isn't it? I'm still alive, bro. Yeah, I do know I'm live. I'm not going to talk to you unless you ask fucking questions, though. All right. I got to optimize a new article I published the other day. So if you have questions, I'll check every once in a while if you have questions. Now we're going to listen to this shit. What are you fuckers working on today? Yeah, Easy Street. What's up, Mario? How you been, brother? What kind of GMB, Kenny? Easy Street. You're on Easy Street. Easy Street. Coming as a friend that's obsessed with flashlights, durability, batteries, bulbs, construction, portability, weight, size, switches. He could write, actually what you just did was give me some good modifiers to start pulling in content for that site. Thank you, Tasha. Portability, weight, size, switches, construction, bulbs, batteries, durability. Sounds like a good list to me. Can I copy that? Saving that. I'm going to put you, you know what? I can put you in a timeout. What the hell does it do if I put you on a timeout? Hey, Sean, what kind of content bot, dude? Easy Street. On Easy Street. Thank you, Tasha. Rechargeability as well. The song? No, it's off of like Walking Dead or some shit. It was stuck in my head. Change it. Nah, this is a good song.
I am everything that I said I am. Keep my shit tight, man. Motherfucking Hoover Dam. And I ain't cracking anytime, so my mindset is fine to be square with me, mind soon. Shut down and hound no shop as I hop through the crash like a monsoon, style like a costume. I'm constantly awesome. Face fresh as spring, yeah, my beats got the blossom. Caution, get out of it when I'm not shit. My friends are a high and I said I got on that way. We rose on parade, my rose full of weed, man. How you gonna tell me that
You can call me caveman, California raging, send it through the grapevine.
I be down in Vegas while your bitches just a straight line. I ain't never stop until I finally feel I got mine.
We're never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and
Give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like movies never say die. Oh.
Checks Incognitive, publish to WordPress. That's a good one. That was a nice process to automate, dude. What are you using for the automation? We have staff using Surfer, and then I have people using Jarvis or Larry or whatever the hell. How do I get in there? I'm gonna have to do this on another screen. Sorry, guys. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like Goonies never say die. Oh, like Goonies never say oh, like Goonies never say die. Oh, I can't type at all.
Okay, listen up, kiddos.
I'm a shark, you're a minnow. Balls on your chin, call your bitch Jay Leno.
Don't go swimming cause your shit sounds menstrual. We in here to play like Dr. Dre South Central. Spit barbiturates to make you move your tits and shit. To have your body moving, have your hips strong fit. Willie sitting high, this is not the time, it's not now. For mine alone.
Marty McFly.
Anybody home, 2 slips to the dome. It's a headshot, dread, 9 news, get on. Yeah, I fucking said it was so last year. I got a pack full of gear and a trunk full of beer.
Never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like Goonies never say die.
We're never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try.
Our bond is our blood and thicker than water, like Goonies never say die. Oh, like Goonies never say oh, like Goonies never say die. Ow. My goodness never say die. Browser Automation Studio. Does it macro or is its own? It runs as a desktop, it looks like. It's a desktop utility or gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all, man. You like it? What else are you doing with it? My goonies never say whoa, whoa, whoa. My goonies never say die. Top. No. That's interesting. Huh. You guys know what this graph shows on this picture right here? Which video? Right on. Yeah, I really like Win Automation, but anything Zenopost or anything that can speed it up. I like what I saw when it came to the SMS module on the sales page, dude. Like that piqued my interest. Are you doing PVA shit with it? Do I have any Republican friends? That's my Republican friend. Yeah, no, I do have friends of all types. I just don't care about politics. I can't do shit about them, so I vote, but is YouTube still playing? Are you talking about yours or no? The YouTube comment, because I didn't know. Yeah, so this basically has some stuff that looks kind of legit, this graph. If we go to the site explorer and do a big old overview, and it's a little manipulated, it looks like. Quite a bit, actually, but where we go? So I'm wondering who they're connected to, because what we have is the the actual domain, and they're getting pushed to by this SEO company quite a bit. And I wonder if they've done anything that's going to be a pain in the ass for the campaign. So we've got this campaign right here. So we've, for years and years and years and years, we've done like mini net sites. We call them, basically that's kind of where the term came from, like mini sites, micro sites. Mini net sites is advertising sales for companies. And so we'll build sites externally or on one of our domains for a brand and then promote that. So right now I'm trying to determine exactly what push I want to give the main property for the campaign that we're running for them. And so I think we're going to go with, what was it? It's in the export, but where are you? Yeah, that's the wrong one. That one. I think going with some of the Cayman stuff is going to be the way to go, but still not positive. I think it's going to go that direction. I do. I think it's going towards there. I thought it's a shorten your tab. Yeah, I turned it off over here. What are the capture costs over on Text Verified, dude? I need to find out on the campaign if there's a reason not to. Give me 1 second. I think it's going to be Cayman because I think that's the way the actual campaign is going to go, even though we pinged a little bit harder on Palm with the initial publish. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So. Okay, we're good there. So Goonies never say, oh, best. Yeah. Wasn't pumped to say for this thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to go there. Yep, that's it, dude. I need to find out why we're getting the redirect there, though. Cayman Island luxury villa. Cayman Island vacation. Cayman Island. So I'm trying to find out if we have any conversion on the PPC campaign right now before I make a decision to start pulling all the data. And so essentially the writers publish what they're going to publish, and then we go back in and go back through everything to determine what it needs to be optimized for. Just like what we were talking about on the webinar. Or yeah, the webinar series. I think villas. There's two. So there's two in Grand Cayman. And they're paying on it. And it does look like the focus is at least 3 months. So this is definitely going to be the way to go, which means there's a lot of work to do on that article, right? You saw what was going on in the article. Let's get into console and actually take a look now. Now that I have an idea. What do you think is going on with the low US number? I didn't even take a look at the US numbers. I will here in a second. Tasha, give me 1 second. Thanks for pointing it out. Not even there yet. All right, queries. Okay, boutique electrical pages. What was the ID number? Up 97. Not there, so okay. It's a brand new page, but we want to take a look and see if there's any data through at all. Nope. Good. Good. Cool. And that's what we're doing. All right, Cayman Luxury Villas. That's where we're going, I think. Yeah, most likely, unless there's something different in the PPC data that makes sense. So it's time to start to scrape. This project is a campaign for the Kempa collection right here for these vacation rentals. So basically, it's just a traffic thing, right? So if you see the skin here, if we go back, this is the campaign. So we're targeting this right here. So the Grand Cayman, the two locations in Grand Cayman are going to be the main target of the campaign. And it's essentially booking and branding for them. So it's a publisher site. So basically, there's some CPM type stuff, CPC type stuff, and then contract type stuff to do certain things, and then sometimes performance on these campaigns. Let's see, it's sick. Yeah, so we got a good shout out for what was it called? BAS. It was this Browser Automation Studio. And the pricing, we'll just look right now. Shop. Dun, dun. Where do they do their there we go, the premium. Gotcha. That's not a bad freaking license cost, dude, at all. Pretty solid license cost for what it's doing. So if you need to automate some browser stuff and you're not using like Win Automation or anything else, Post or something, here we go. Interesting. How good is their browser stuff, their emulation, man? You having any issues with any particular prints? Let me know. Alrighty. I'm going to start the scrape on that keyword, I think, until I have more data. So I'm going to do that and jump back in the browser. All right, it's running, so I'm going to wait for that. If you have any questions, let me know what they are, because I'm going to sit here and wait for that to finish. Could be late on this question, but any info on the live platform? I don't even know if I know what it is, dude. I gotcha. Is it actually doing creation or is it mashing up? Do you know? Let's review it. Let's look real quick. Boom, boom. Features, where are you at? So RSS, keyword, single URL videos, pre-rolls, doing advertising. No, it's cloud-based. YouTube API, no, this does not utilize API. Do I need proxies? Do I need any special video skills? Is there training? All right, so what's the video creation look like? Is it actual automation or super input?
Every online business, whether you're an affiliate, e-commerce business, or digital agency, needs a strong source of traffic to generate leads and sales. Video marketing has emerged as one of the fastest ways to generate qualified traffic to start building revenue using the #2 search engine in the world, YouTube. One problem many marketers have is that they lack the videography and video editing skills to make videos consistently. Another problem is the time necessary to produce enough videos across their niche channels to generate sufficient traffic to their offers. Yive solves that problem. Within a few minutes and a few clicks, Yive can begin creating and publishing videos across your niche channels automatically. That's right. Yive can use your RSS feeds, written articles, PLR content, and web pages to quickly build and publish traffic-driving videos for you 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, 365 days per year. Yive can also build Amazon product review videos within any niche you choose. Just enter product keywords and set your publishing schedule, and that's it. Yive does the rest. Want every page on your website converted into videos? Yive can do that.
So I would assume it's slideshow with image and text copy.
Using your RSS feed.
Well, there's the tech. We'll go.
Do that. Want to drive product searches to your e-commerce site or Amazon at scale? Yive can do that. Want to promote your
it's hypey.
Or a high converting information product? Yive can
super hypey.
Yive can do the video work to help you scale. So your success is only limited by your imagination.
I think
Get started today.
Webfire's still around, dude, and things like that. So I just, for that, I would be hesitant. Just using the API, when I was doing that image, if you go over to Bannerbear and do a project at Bannerbear and hit their API, you can just feed it in information and generate video. I would say get any sort of submitter for video and then use something more like this or Zapier or something that you can integrate for imagery and video would be a better way to go, in my opinion. All right, let's see if that scrape is done with the data. Yep. Nah, almost. So there's about 43 terms that are overlapped enough to focus on. And let's see if I can pull this up. I can pull it up if I do a screen cap. Let's see. So it's uploading. Let's see who's there. Competitors. And there is some stuff missing off the site completely, it looked like, too. If you have questions about what I'm looking at, just ask. So if not, I'll just keep going with it. Copy that. And that's where we're going for most of the researchers, these top few here. The tool is private. It's so that's the screenshots I'm pulling out is the data. It's doing what we did in the webinars with a little bit more analysis on certain things. So essentially what you can look at it as is it's pulling the top 20 rankers for the set of keywords, and then analyzing everything that those are ranking for, and then cross-checking those against each other to find out what the actual focus terms, what's most important in that set of keywords, instead of all the nonsense that's there. So what we've got is a situation where we're looking right now at a single, here we go, looking right now at a single page entity. This is a single page, and these are keywords that I should be having come up on the same page, is what it's looking like right now. So I got to pull a few more things, but I'll know pretty quick if I can just start stuffing this into the same page, or if I need to add a couple supports to the site. And it looks like I almost finished the scrape. 1 second. Come on, come on, come on. Still going. I think we're going to be missing a couple things. So one of the things we're missing out of here is like the island stuff and the beach stuff, for the most part, is what it looks like. And I think yep, we're also missing homes and home. So the associated entity of home for Villa is missing off the page as it's written right now. And we can take a look and see if that's the case. But yeah, that's how they're fighting. Yeah, I think we're okay then. Actually, are we on the site? None at all. Yeah, we do. Okay. All right. I got to put this into a doc real quick for staff to do. Give me 1 second. So what's Zygo do? I guess that's not it, but let me know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big piece of it missing right there. So that Villa Rentals query that I'm looking at for the page right now is completely off the page. So it's definitely having issues. Let's see. What is the actual URL? I need to crawl them. Set up a crawl real quick. All right. Yeah, we'll do 1080p next time. So RSS on backend on a lot of sites, yeah, tons of it, depending on where it is on sites. I don't think. Let's see. Yay. Old subdomain needs to be fixed. Yeah, no, I don't think we're doing a ton of it at all anymore on the site at all. It's not coming through. We pulled it down. What are your questions about the auto blogging, man? So I'm going to give them a sample of internal linking to push into the site is what they're going to, this for the staff, so they can expand upon it with the process. To bring additional traffic content on site, haven't figured out feeder site only or also money site. So with the money site and blogging like that, or auto blogging with feeds, be careful, because if you start doing too much, they will kind of give you some manual slapping and make you do certain things. To me, feed generation and generating sites off of feed is a really good way to go with certain site types or in a lower tiered part of your network. But yeah, I would absolutely use feeds. One way to use feeds really well is to bring those feeds in on their own, but then bring them into the posts. So if we have, like, let's just take a look at it here, something like this. If we go to like the page here, and we know that we're promoting Grand Cayman luxury villas or villa rental or home rental in Grand Cayman, right? I can go take a look at what's going on at Google, and those feeds can hit the like if we do Grand Cayman. So if we come through here and we start pulling out this, if any news pops through that we need to be talking about in the market and we're doing this properly, then we're going to hit on that entity right away. So instead of like, oh, I'm just doing it for traffic, you can also use it to make sure that your pages are staying fresh and that you're hitting on the keyword modifiers that you need to hit on, right? Now, you want to get somewhat specific, or else you can start to dilute the shit out of your optimization. But something like a new way to fly from Los Angeles to Grand Cayman is potentially pretty important to the travel industry for anyone that's, you know, trying to promote Grand Cayman, if it really is a new way to fly and Google believes that and they're looking at it that way. Is that clear, like what I'm saying about how to use it as an updated, fresh content type of thing? So the DMCA stuff can get hit. You can recover from it in a lot of cases. It's the images you really want to be careful with. The images can be lawsuits, and it's the lawsuits I'm more concerned with because they end up costing money rather than just losing money. They'll lose money and cost money a lot of the times. So like right here, you see how they're doing trending stories. So if we go in, let's just take a look at Caribbean Journal. And Caribbean Villa with a View. They're going to pull that in. And so basically they're staying updated on everything for, you know, if they get into North Grand Cayman, let's see, North Grand Cayman Villas. I think this is them. Nope, that's not them. But if you get into something like this and we're looking at info kind of queries, a lot of the times there'll be things that you definitely need to be talking about when it pops up. That's one of the easiest ways to get that in there without having to go back and do analysis again, if that makes sense. Bushes of Love. That was a wrong click, but whatever. We'll do it. This is my kid's song. But feeds can be super, super beneficial. Yeah, no, this is definitely what you want to do. The other thing is, like, I just push it into something like Bannerware, something like a banner. So if we look at if it's still open, let's see. Let's go. So if we look at that, this image, they're not really going to find that I'm using one of the top images out of Google Images because of what I did to it, right? And so you can leverage other people's images and get away with it, especially if you do something like that. And that's that stupid ass one on the that. So, and it used the first one, I think it was first or second out of there. It's one of the, this one here, I believe is what it used. Yeah, that's it. So you can get away, you can pull that stuff in. That one kind of offset too much. I'm going to have to go redo that image at some point just because of how it offset, but it will kind of get you around some of that shit sometimes. So we got on feeds, if your website has trusted links like Wikipedia links, it might protect you, someone using feeds. So it can. It also it can also make you more vulnerable, depending on if you have presence or not with the site. If people are doing searches for their images, like there are attorneys that will work with people and just go out and start threatening you and asking for money. So yeah, just be careful with the images. I guess feeds, the content itself, I have no issue with because there are some protections and you can get away out of the DMCA stuff. So, yep, absolutely. So one of the ways I first started doing networks, man, was to actually build everything on like a WordPress MU site, like a multi-user site, and have it all kind of offline, and then pull all of that crap into the network and onto different hosted domains. And so remashing from one location like that is a really good way to go, especially when you start targeting certain themes, right? So if you go in and we go to news, wrong browser, 1 second. Brightest, angle, head, flashlight. So if we grab something, I'd have to find the URL right now because I don't have the SOP in front of me. But if we could start taking that, like brightest flashlight or bright flashlight, rechargeable, and we start taking all of those feeds, right? Start putting that all in there and then mash it up into its own feed. That's how you want to start building a feed site, in my opinion. It's doing more mashup than just straight site feeds. So are they actually doing, are they actually sending contact and threatening and asking for money with the AMA? My concern with attorneys is that they breathe. I can say that now that my dad retired. Dude, my family went jet skiing without me. What the hell? They're out of town and they went jet skiing. I need to eat some freaking lunch. I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to just look for this shit. Yeah, that's, people are sharks, dude. They are. It's just not, it's annoying. I'm going to, I'll jump back on either later today or sometime tomorrow, but we'll be here for questions and shit every day probably. Have you ever played around with? Yeah. So if you curate, I would literally just take pieces of it, right? So what we used to do was we do 250 words unique, 250 words copy was the standard post that we would put out. And usually when I have the same people do it still, that's kind of where they're at. If you want to go bigger, that's when you start pulling other posts. And so if you can add in like a block of optimized text, like, so if you're building your safe list or your blacklist for spinning and you know what keywords that you want to have in there, if you have a template that you can insert those into as an opening paragraph for the unique content and then have your feed snippets underneath it, that's just like if we look at like Forbes or something, like a top 5 ass hats. I don't know. There we go. I knew they'd come up with something. So if you see what's going on here, that's essentially all this is it's like, hey, boom. So that's one way to use AI as well, is grab the content that you're going to want, add in the keyword optimized or blacklisted spin tags or whatever, or AI content. This is how you should be using the AI stuff instead of just like full on articles. It makes it a lot more usable. It's also something that you can buy traffic to with it when it's this kind of thing. And you can get away with this in most markets. Let's see. All right, I got to eat before this call coming up. Yeah, no, we're just going to try to sit here and answer people's questions. So look for the channel, see if we're on, jump on and ask questions. You guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out and we'll see you.